Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of FTB Pathfinder. So at the end of my last episode, I had been working on things such as my smeltery to kind of start progressing down the quest line. Now in this episode, what I really want to do first is actually get started on kind of the food situation, as I'm kind of relying on like pork chops and things, and they're running out of like nutritional value very quickly. So as I think hunger overhaul must be included in this mod pack. So you can see on this cooked pork chop that the nutritional value is only 70% of what it should be. So after I've eaten that a couple more times, it'll be almost useless. So what I really need to do is start getting some better variety of food down. So what I'm going to do first is start going through the Berkeley. So what I need to do is make myself a wooden mattock. So let's have a look at a wooden mattock. Where are you? Oh, yeah, wooden mattock. That's what I need to make, isn't it? So I'm going to need to make I'm going to need a axe head pattern, a shovel head pattern. Let's put the axe away for now. We're going to need some wood. Let's put let's open up my bag for now. Put you and you in there. Start moving all you along. So yeah, I need you and you. I'm going to need a stick. Do I have a spare stick? I do. And then I'm also going to need some wood. So let me turn this into wood. There we go. Some spruce wood. Right, so I'm going to get rid of that stone shard. What we're also going to need is a shovel head, an axe head. Oops, there we go, one axe head. Let's put some things away so I can actually pick some more stuff up. Will you go in there? No, you will not. I really need to make some more chests as well, which I will do in a second. But first of all, let's make this mattock. So one mattock will be a axe, shovel, stick, wooden mattock. There we go. So I think that should complete the quest, which it does. And then we also need supports. So the only thing left to plant seeds is to place them in crop sticks. Craftable with sticks, these can be placed on tilled soil. Any crop placed within will begin growing. If you place a crop stick on top of another empty crop sticks, if you place a crop stick on top of another empty crop stick, it will allow you to crossbreed nearby crop, producing new species or better versions of the original crops. Okay, so this is kind of like the old school GregTech, also, I'm looking for the old school like GregTech crops, which I think has almost been made into a mod. So how much lava has that got? Excellent, I can empty that. Also go and grab some water, which is just down here, nice and convenient. Everything's around me, very nice. Let's go and grab some of this water. There we go. Head back up. That light blue stained clay, interesting way of what I spawn on top of. Okay. So what I'm also going to need is my shovel, so I can actually dig a channel for my crops. So let's dig a little channel like so. Put some water. Actually, no, I think I can actually dig it around like a square. So let me put that back actually. So let me grab up this dirt. I only really need to have one there, and then what I think I can do is actually till around that. So let me do that. Okay, so I think that's going to be my little farm to be getting along with, which is cool. So yeah, you can see that it's kind of just one block of water actually kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Fertilizes all of the kind of the area around it, which is quite nice. So apparently I've now got dandelions. Put you away. Apparently I have no space for dandelions. Go away then. Poof. Throw you away. Right, so we now need to make some, what was it, supports? Okay, so let's just chuck a couple of things in there so they're out of the way. So what we needed was supports. That's not what it was. Let me, so what do I need to make? Oh, just crops apparently. So crops. Did I have some of these back at the ship? I think I did. So let me head back to the ship real quick. What I'm going to need for that is if I grab some iron. What I'm going to make is a survivalist generator, and this will actually power a lot of things, but very slowly. So it makes a lot of energy, which is what I need to kind of just power one of these RF tools matter transmitters. But I'm pulling out bronze. Whoops, I want iron, Ollie. And while I'm at it, let's also make some more chests as well. Let's turn you into wood. There we go. That'll make several chests. Whoops, a daisy. Pick up that wood. That will allow me to just kind of like, whoops-a-daisy, do not mean to do that. Come on, punch it up. Just whack down a couple more chests. What I might do is put my ingots in there. Do I have any more ingots? I do have a bronze ingot there as well. Just chuck you in there. So what I need is 3 iron. And then I need some cobblestone, I believe. So to make the survivalist generator, because it's just a furnace, cobblestone, and 3 iron. And that's all I need to generate some RF, which is quite cool. So let's do that. There we go, 3 iron. We're going to need a furnace. And that should allow us to make a survivalist generator. Grand. So let me put some of this away. So we've got the survivalist generator. What I'm going to do is take a couple of stacks of coal back with me, just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to head back to the ship real quick. I've got an alternative source of power now, so that's good. So we're going to start the teleportation. And we're back on the ship, so let's come this way. What I'm then going to do is, somebody told me that if I dig that up, there we go, it's going to expose the energy conduit, which I can now plonk down my generator on. Let's start fueling you. So you're going to start generating RF, which is going to start, in theory, start charging up things. I don't know what it's charging up at the moment. Is that charging up my matter transmitter? It doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment. Not gaining any power. They're all full. Just wondering where it's going. It's weird. Where else is it supposed to be going? Oops-a-daisy. So apparently it's going into there, which is bizarre. Is it actually charging up this at all? Doesn't seem to be, which is very weird. Let me dig this up. There we go. Let's try plonking this directly down on top of my... there we go. So I don't know what it's doing, but conduit facade. Let's just put... Oops-a-daisy. Why the hell did it do that? Can I put you... Ah, right, it goes down on top like that. So it's just now... excellent. This is now charging this, which is what I wanted. So, that's the main thing. Panic over. So let's put you away. Oh, I've actually got food here, haven't I? Oh, wow, look at all the food. Yes, I do have some crops here, so I forgot I had all this food back here. Let's take some stuff back with me. So while I'm at it, I can take some of this delicious stuff. So I've got some more seeds. Don't really need a quest book. Oh yeah, I want to keep the coal here, so I just have a supply. But I did want to take all that food back with me. So I want to make sure that's got enough power to take me back, which is good. What was it to do here that I was kind of waiting to do? It was the Voyager quest, and I needed to make... Oh yes, I needed to make some of these dimlets, which did require more power, but so I'm not entirely sure how much this will require. That's all charged up. So let's just knock up this facade. There we go, just so I can see what's going on. Put that away for now. So leadstone is just received. So this is actually charging up very, very slowly, which is not particularly good, but it is useful. So I don't think that's got enough power to send me back right now. I think it takes about 10,000 from 100,000 from what I remember. So I'm going to leave it to charge up to that first. I don't know what that's supposed to be charging. I don't know if like something charges up back here or something like that, but yeah, some kind of weird way of powering things. So yeah, I don't know where all this kind of... I don't know where that power is going to. Some kind of like block that stores RF, I think. And yeah, this survivalist generator is pretty slow, but I'm not entirely sure how much energy it takes to actually dial back. I think it might tell me though. Starting teleportation. Ooh, ow! Whoa! That was weird. Okay, so it killed me, which is not good, and it's taken up like loads and loads of energy as well. So let me just smack you open. Right, that wasn't particularly good. So I just died. Whoops. At least I didn't lose any of my stuff, which is the main thing. Okay, so that has got like 0 like power. So turns out that 100,000 isn't enough to dial me back, and that's going to take forever to charge up. Fantastic. Not fun. Right, so I don't know what I'm going to do here then. Is there any kind of like... I wonder if there's anything underneath here. I don't think there is. I think that's not a facade. So I don't want to break anything and find out there's like then a hole in the world or anything like that. So yeah, let's not do that. So I'm not going to have to wait for that to charge up again, because apparently that wasn't enough to send me back. So Interesting. Maybe I should have built myself a decent generator. So let's remove that waypoint. Right, so I'm gonna leave it here. Well, I'm not gonna leave it here. I'm gonna cut away for a second and wait for this to recharge, and I'll be back in a few minutes once I am ready to go. So I will see you in a sec, guys. Okay, guys, so I am back. This is actually the next day. Like, that survivalist generator took so long to charge the what's it called? It's the matter transmitter, that I actually had to just give up on the recording session for the day, as I had to get into uni. So this is actually the next day, the next morning, which I'm now back, and as you can see, I'm back in the world. I just had to wait for like an age for the damn transmitter to actually gain enough power. You need something like at least that much. So what I'm probably going to do is, I have actually found redstone, so what I'll probably actually do is make myself either another Stirling generator or one of the other kind of generators. So if we go to generator, I'll make either a furnace generator, which is very similar to a kind of vanilla Stirling generator, or just make one of these. These aren't exactly expensive, it's just some wood, some stone, some gear. I should have just made one of these in the first place. All it requires is one piece of redstone, which I do have. So yeah, in hindsight, but hindsight is a wonderful thing. So let's go to the quests. So we're doing Bellerophon, weren't we? So I did do this one, so I got the supports from my ship. So let's find somewhere to put them. So drop them in here, along with a load of food, I think. Let's grab all of this out. Oops, a daisy, chucking things on the floor. So I've got seeds, I've got fish, more fish over there. This one's just chucking away. I'm going to cook some of this up into bread, I think. There we go, marvellous. So that'll be toast. Well, not bread, it's already bread. I'll cook some of it up into toast, that's what I'm looking for. Let's grab some food for now. Right, oh yeah, and we've also got a reward bag. Let's see what we're getting here. A wooden pickaxe head. Oh my god, that is like the best reward ever invented. Said no one ever. Right, so I now need to plant some crops. Okay, so... Right, so support. So now the only thing left to plant seeds is to place them in crop sticks. Crafting with sticks, these can be placed in tilled soil. Any crops placed within will begin to grow. If you place a crop stick on top of another empty crop stick, it will allow you to crossbreed nearby crops, producing new species. Okay, so we're going to grab some of these crops, so grow some of them. So, oh yeah, we also need seeds. Seeds. There we go. So we're going to try and grow some of these. So the seeds have gone in the crops there, and I think it said I need to... Ah, there we go. So that's a crossbreeded one. Right, okay, interesting. So I'll crossbreed to there. Maybe this isn't the best orientation for this, but we'll figure it out. So let's put some of these down here, and then we'll put some more crops down. So we're going to need some more crops. How do we make them? I know I had a few left there, but let's have a quick look at crops. Here we go. Oops, a daisy. Random magnifying glass. So that's literally just 4 sticks in a square. So we can grab some more like that. Go like so. Make a load of crops. There we go. Fantastic. Looking good. So we're going to crossbreed that one. So I'm just going to literally plonk down a few and then see if I can actually get some crossbreeding started. I've only got so many seeds, so we'll call you a crop. So see how many we can make, basically. This might take a while, so I'm probably going to have to like abandon this particular quest line until later. Oops, a daisy. So I'm out of crops again. So let's make some more of them. As long as I've not got any wood around me at all. So let's grab some wood. Put you in there. Make a load of crops. Okay, so apparently we can actually have a maximum of 32 is of this particular recipe. So yeah, certain things only stack up so much on this particular mod pack, unfortunately. So we've got a load more crops here. I don't know if they're reusable or not. So that one is a crossbreed one. So then that, and that will be, so that's a crops. This is, I'm literally going to try this as much as possible. So I want to get as many kind of like crops and things down as possible. Here we go. So then your crops, I think. There we go. Crossbreed, crops, oops a daisy, crossbreed, crops, and crossbreed. I think that's everything, and that was like the perfect amount of crops as well. So I think I've got the perfect amount of crops to crossbreed now, so we're just going to let them grow. Hopefully we'll actually get some crossbreeds later on. So we've got some of these spare crops, sticks for later on, which is nice. Right, so that's on the way. So basically, what we need to do next is we need to wait for potato seeds to grow. So, we're gonna wait for these like crops to germinate or whatever. It might take a little while. I have no idea how long. But while we're waiting for that, we can. So that'll give us 2 reward bags, which would be nice. But while we're at it, we're going to start on the ferrous. So we need to make a ferrous pickaxe head. So so what I also want to do, as I've already got iron in there, what I'm going to do is make myself, oops, I've got some seared bricks here, that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to make myself a casting basin, like so. How much have I got in there? I've actually got 9 molten iron, which is like the perfect amount. So let me dig you up. So put you and you away. And what I can then do is actually pour out 9 molten iron like that. What I might do actually is make myself another drain and another faucet. Reason being, so faucet, drain is like that. There we go. Reason being is that I can actually have 2 things underway then. So what I'm going to do is just literally simply knock out that, put in the drain, which is not the way I wanted it to go. Chuck that away for a second. So drain, there we go, that's better. So still got all its fluid in it, don't lose that at all. And what I can then do is, what I might do, yep, so let's, oops a daisy, apparently can't dig that up right now. Put those seared bricks away. What I'm then going to grab is the casting table. Put that block of iron away for a second. Put the casting table down there with my ingot cast and that. So when I want to pour out individual ingots, I can do, such as bronze, for example, because this basin can only pour out up to 9. Well, it has to pour out 9 ingots worth, so an entire block. So you have to make sure you have that much to pour out before doing so. So because I actually had the perfect amount of iron in there to pour out into a block, that's what I did. So let me just pour out the rest of this bronze so it doesn't mix with it. I don't think it'll mix with anything else, but I just kind of want it out of my system. I don't mind having the aluminium brass in there, as that's kind of inert once it's kind of ready to go, and I want it in there for pouring out any future molds as well. Right, so we need to start processing up some ferrous. So let's grab some ferrous nickel ore. There we go. How much would make 9? So 1, 2. I think it's literally just 9, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So let's just do 2, for example. We'll start processing you. We'll melt you down, turn you into ferrous ore. So then after that, we need to make a ferrous pickaxe head. So where the hell? Ah, there's my pickaxe head. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to keep that in there from now on. So let's put the pickaxe head down and the ingot cast away temporarily. Waiting for the nickel to melt down. That should provide enough. That's what I'm looking for. That should provide more than enough to pour out a pickaxe head, which usually requires 3, I believe. So we've got some molten nickel. Pour it out into a pickaxe. There we go. So we've got ourselves a ferrous pickaxe head. Then strengthening. So we'll get a reward from that. Very nice. And what we can also do is, I believe that we can actually I'm sure it said that I can swap things out, but I'm not sure how to do that. Oops, daisy. Oh wow, that was actually quite a good reward bag. So I got some leadstone flux ducts even. Where the hell do they go? Oh, there they are. They got thrown on the ground. So thermodynamics, very nice. So I've actually finally added back in like item ducts and stuff. Oh my god, they have finally thermodynamics. This is thermal. What the hell's the mod called? Thermal expansion. Yes, so apparently thermodynamics has finally been released, which is things such as item ducts. What else we got? Fluid ducts. We've got resonant flux ducts. Wow, how do we make them? Looks interesting. How much do they carry? They carry 32,000 RF per tick. That is crazy. So apparently we need to make the empty ones and put redstone in them. Wow, that's pretty mental. I would probably just stick to redstone energy flux ducts, which are just electrum either side of some hardened glass. And we've got hardened flux ducts, which are simply just these leadstone ones with some extra redstone and invar by the looks of things. So that's actually a pretty good reward. So they don't carry a lot of RF, but they're going to carry enough, put it that way. Right, let's put some of them away. Yeah, so what was I going to look up? Yeah, I was going to look up, where was it? It was nickel. So now it's time to create a better pickaxe head. You can swap this out with the head on the bronze pickaxe if you choose to do so. Like, I have no idea how I do that. Because I thought I would just put it in here or something, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. No, I actually have no idea how to do that. So, not entirely sure how you do this, but Yeah, I'm not sure how you swap that out. I might do that in future, but parts can be replaced. Didn't say how though, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'll go look it up because I'm not entirely sure how you do swap out parts on Tinker's Construct stuff. But oh hell yeah, look at this! We've actually got food on the way. Look, these crops are almost grown. We got any cross pollination yet? Not yet, but so we're just gonna let things grow basically, which is cool. So very nice. So we've got crops on. So is she gonna tell me how much it's grown? So I think they're actually fully grown. Marvellous, but I didn't get any. Oh, I just got wheat from it. Ah, right, I see. So I right-click it. They get replanted, and I get some wheat out of it. Very nice. So my food production is underway. Yay! Look at that. I got enough for another bread now. Fantastic. Let's see a pork chop though. While I'm at it. Right. So what's next on the Battlefront questline? So we've got Nightingale. Another interesting ore that seems to be appearing in these dimensions is manganese, which I've already mined up. This ore is curiously rare, but can be found in large veins. It's not much of use right now, but it will be in the future. I just happened to find some while I was mining, so I've got a hardened servo. So what's that from? I have no idea. Which mod's it from? Thermodynamics. Ah, it's more thermodynamic stuff. Interesting. So that must be that I can put it. Ah, it must be like a pneumatic servo. Ah, right, they've upgraded them. Let me have a quick look at that. So servos. So we've now got an ordinary servo. We've got a hardened servo, a reinforced. So I think this is to do with its extraction rate. So whereas before you just had the bog standard pneumatic servo, we now have different rates of extraction from all these different kind of resonant, signalium, reinforced. Cool, very nice. So I'm looking forward to getting into a little bit of thermodynamics, which is a totally new mod almost. So what else have we got? So we've completed that. So is it Honshu? Have I completed that one? Yep. So where else have I? So I am now apparently stuck here until. Let me think. I've done that one. So I've done the manganese one, but apparently I can't get onto any of these kind of like middle ones until I think I may have completed all of these bottom quest lines. Right, so if I consider the fact that I was recording for at least 10 minutes last episode and I've been recording for at least 12 minutes today, that would account to a whole video, I think, so which is not too bad. So what I'm probably going to do off camera is... Oops, I did not want to do that. Whew, that was a close one. I almost teleported myself back to the ship there. That would have been an agonising wait for a long while to come back by waiting for the Stirling generator to whirl up. So what I'm probably going to do is kind of do some off-camera work, hoping it provide time pending, which I might have to do because otherwise I won't be progressing anywhere with the quest book by the looks of things, because nothing else is done apart from next episode where I can actually start to make some of these dimlets, I suppose, unless I need to do that first before I can progress on with the quest line. But I'll crack on, see if I can get some cross-pollination from these plants, so they're still growing. No cross-pollination quite yet, but we'll give it time. So yeah, I will put in some off-camera time, see if I can get some of these plants cross-pollinating so that we can start to work our way along this bottom half of the Battlefront quest line. Now, I'm not sure whether or not I can't do this middle bit until I've done all this bottom bit, so which might be why. I'm not sure how all these quests cross over at all. So, but what if I am having problems, I will start looking at doing the what's it called, the Voyager quest line. But yeah, I'll try and put some off-camera work, see if I can get some cross-pollination. That is going to be my main aim. Whoops-a-daisy, that was the wrong way around. And yeah, next episode, hopefully we shall be working our way through the Battlefront quest line, I suppose, through this middle bit, looking at making some technology and eventually getting a jetpack. Hopefully we'll be unlocking the Intrepid, Liberty and Pathfinder quest line soon. And also what I would be doing next week is probably trying to finish off this Voyager quest line as well, so making these dimlets, maybe making some new worlds. Could be fun, but I will leave the episode here for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.